Well, Richie here, and while I was down at JJ Customs the other day filming the DHK Hobby Cage R car, another one caught my eye up on the shelf, and this is the Thunder Tiger Bushmaster. So, gonna get it down off the shelf like you can do if you come down here to JJ Customs. That's because every single car they sell like this Bushmaster from Thunder Tiger is available out of the box for you to come down, take off the shelf and do just as I'm doing and have a good look around it. Anyway people, let me know your first thoughts on the Thunder Tiger Bushmaster. Looking away inside here, we've got a 1/8 scale 2000 kV motor, which looks absolutely massive, as you'll see when I get the body off. Tyres look fairly grippy on there. Front suspension, we have got plastic shocks. No, they've got preloaded spacers, they're not threaded. Yeah, we have got fully adjustable suspension front and rear. Now, while it weighs quite a bit, this car is very, very solid indeed. In fact, that roll cage, I would think you'd be able to jump on this car and nothing's not going to break or go anywhere. Looking at it in the rear with the wing there. So we've got one body clip at the front to remove, then it does its party piece, pivots back. I am loving bodies like this. And it's got a sound system in there as well, guys. Wasn't expecting that, so you're going to get real engine noise. Check out that motor can, Ripper 2000 kV on there. I think this thing will, even though it weighs quite a bit, will be absolute blast to drive on there. Disconnector for the battery. Now, given the adjustable suspension geometry, I would be tempted to swap the shocks for some aluminum threaded ones, as that would complete the front package, so to speak. We've got a steering servo on the left, receiver box on the left as well, Dean's connector for the power duties, and that sound box. I just cannot get over the sound box. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to test this in store today. We've got our ESC tucked away underneath the sound box at the back there, so it's quite neatly packaged. Ripper 2000 kV motor set to blast, and the size of this thing in relation to the car, that motor is absolutely massive. Although, as I say, you've got quite a bit of weight in here for a reason why, which will become apparent when I turn the car over. Now, whilst we've got the battery tray on the right there, and we've just got one Dean's connector on there, the car will actually take a pair of 2S lipos or a single 4S lipo for 4S power on this thing, which I did suspect in that motor. Now, as for that weight of the car I mentioned, if you look closely there, you will see you've got metal shock tower at the front and the rear. You've also got a substantial cage inside of the car which leads to the outside. Now note, on the inside of the cage, the sidebars coming down, that transmits any shock from a rollover straight down onto the chassis. Now I mentioned when I turned the car over, you'd see where some of the weight comes in. Just check out how substantial those arms are, and you've got a massive thick metal plate for the whole length of the chassis on there, and again, huge A-arms at the rear, so you can see where the weight is built in, but the car appears very, very strong indeed. Well, time for a quick suspension test. Let's lift the front wheel until the rear just comes off the ground, coming up on 3 inches of clearance on that, and the damping, it is supremely well damped, despite it not having threaded shocks on there. This thing is going to be able to take a big bash. Anyway, let's lift that rear till the front wheel just comes clear. Oh, probably coming up on about 2 inches of travel at the rear, and again, supremely well damped. This thing is definitely built to bash rather than race. Well, in conclusion, the Thunder Tiger Bushmaster offers something a little bit different. Although I do like the desert buggy look of it, you can see it down here in person at JJ Customs, where every single car, just like this one, is out of the box for you to come down and have a look at. And my gut feel is, given how solidly it's built, this could make an exceptionally good basher. Guys, post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video, and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.